4D Recovery is a nonprofit organization providing a variety of services to adolescents, young adults, and families to help them overcome substance use disorders. 4D was founded by a group of young people, including myself, and supported by old-timers, professionals in recovery. And really the impetus of it was there was no space for young, sober people to hang out.
They have pool tables, video games, free snacks. They have little art projects that they do. They have AA meetings, whatever kind of support groups want to find their way here. We encourage people to come open those meetings here. And the young people just have somewhere to come hang out where they're safe. There's mentors available right there to talk to, and it's really nice. You see people, playing pool and having a good time and laughing, and they're safe and they're sober.
And so having a place to go where everyone is supporting each other and staying abstinent from drugs is just critically important, and there was no place for young people before 4D Recovery.
I've been to treatment 7 different times, and every time I had a counselor who was book smart about addiction and about, this and that, but they had never actually been there. They didn't have lived experience.
Oftentimes, people who are living on the streets, as I was, they have just an assortment of problems they have to deal with to kind of get their feet underneath them. And one of the great things about peers is they're there as kind of a constant push and a coach to keep them moving forward in the right direction.
That's exactly what 4D does, is give people that peer support, gives them somebody who has been there and who is now on the other side of addiction, and who can show them that there is a way to live clean and sober, and it doesn't have to take your whole life to get it figured out.
Opioid settlement funding has been critically important across the state in helping to abate the opioid crisis. Specifically in Clackamas County, it allowed us to hire an additional outreach worker, and that team is going out every day, the outreach team, and they're helping people get into treatment. They're going out into camps, helping homeless get off the streets, get into housing, finding their footing. And it's been kind of miraculous to watch just how many people we're helping start their pathway to recovery.
On Tuesdays, for example, we will work at the Leading Library in coordination with Loved One, who's another community partner. We're available from 10 to noon, and people who are unhoused can make their way into the library during that time frame. And we'll just get them hooked up with whatever resources they need, get them into housing, get them into treatment, get them into detox. And then another thing we do at the same library is MSOU, which stands for Mobile Stabilization Outreach. And that's put on from Clackamas County Parole and Probation. And they go to rural areas where people can't really make it into the probation office, and let them see their PO there. And we offer the same services there as well. Our newest project, we're really excited about it. We are going to take door hangers to apartment buildings that have been identified as having an increased overdoses off opiates. And we work with the county, and it's really awesome. We just go to the locations, put the door hangers on. The person can scan a QR code, find out what kind of resources are available for, substance use disorder. And they can also order medication lock boxes, gun locks, naloxone, wound care kits.
Narcan and other forms of overdose reversal and prevention interventions are critically important because people can and do recover. I was a heroin addict. I overdosed several times. I was resuscitated by EMTs one time, and if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be alive today. And so every chance that we can give a person to continue to battle addiction, the more likely they are to be able to survive and change their life and become good, upstanding citizens of our community.
I have seen this work make a difference almost on a daily basis, really. We get people who are very adamant at first. They don't want help. They don't want to talk to anybody. But as they keep seeing our face, we become trusted. They see their friends go and get treatment. Now they're housed, they're doing well, they've got a job.
You know, a lot of people can and do recover given the right tools, and 4D is playing an important role in helping young people in Oregon recover.